Alright guys, today's finally the day. We should be finishing this car up. I actually got ahead and threaded in the new stainless lines. Just got to finish routing them through the brackets and putting C-clips on both sides. So I got ahead on that. We finished wheel studs on both corners. Did those off camera because, well, you guys already saw me do wheel studs. You already know what you got to do. Cut this little flap right here. Same process as the other side. I ordered the correct size this time, 330 millimeters. I wasn't able to put vehicle details for some reason when I ordered the first time on R1 Concepts. So they just, by default, assumed and sent me 350 mil when I needed 330. So here are 330 mil R350 rotors. This is what we need for the car. This should be what will make our big brake kit work. And what else have we done? Oh yeah, new lug nuts. As you will remember, when we mounted our race stars, we used Raystar lug nuts. One of the stock wheel studs that we had in the car actually snapped off in a lug nut and kind of ruined it. And the other lugs were not in the best shape. You can clearly tell they're not very high quality lug nuts. So I'm going to show you guys what I got for the car now. Got these Megard lug nuts. A slightly smaller shank by like maybe 0.015 of an inch. Barely a difference. And the washer is like, I think 0.07 more narrow than the original Raystar washer. However, a lot of people are running these lugs instead of Raystar lugs on their Raystar wheels. So I went ahead and got a set for my car. About 3 packs because, well, they come in sets of 4. And this will be what's going to be holding our wheel together when we finish up this job and then mount up the wheels. And also another update I got to make. As you guys see, we got our fuel line running under the car. I had actually taken it out to get this mounted up. We got our 40 micron fuel filter mounted up, aeromotive filter. You'll probably see when I flip it that way. We got that mounted up. I ordered a dash 10 thinking I had a dash 10 line. But I miscalculated the wrench size. It was actually still a little too big the way I had it. So we got a dash 10 to dash 8 reducer to some treadstone fittings. And this is pretty much the setup we're rocking. And if I ever have to switch to a dash 10 and then maybe 2 dash 8s in the front, then we're already set up for it with this filter. So I didn't mind keeping it even if it was the wrong size. Alright, time to get this rotor on here. I ended up getting blanks simply because, well, I was kind of tired of waiting on getting this car finished. Wanted to just hit the road already. So this was the quickest way to get that done. And, well, after some further... Oh, we might have to bend the dust shield back a little more. Where's it rubbing? Oh, right up here. That should be enough bending. Maybe this will be enough. Let's see. Test out. Maybe. Alright. Seems like we got enough clearance with the dust shield bent back. Time to put our lug and just bolt this thing in. Alright, our rotor's on there nice, and now it actually looks like the perfect size even for the dust shield and everything. It doesn't look as absolutely massive as the other one. Although I really wish the other one fit because it looked super cool, and I could only imagine having 14-inch brakes on those wheels. It would actually look awesome. Aesthetically and performance-wise, I'm sure that would have been great, but unfortunately they just did not fit. Thankfully, these seem to be the right fit. We're going to test right now with one of the calipers here. We're going to test with this caliper and see how this goes on. Alright, time to throw these bad boys on. Already calculated. It's about, they say you need 4 millimeters of spacing, so 2 washers should do the trick. And we got our caliper bolts here. Had to go buy these, as I said earlier, because the ones I bought from a dealership did not do the trick. So these will be doing the job for us now. Alright, they seem to be going on fine. Now we're just bolting in, finishing bolting in our calipers. And end of this brake job, guys. We're nearing it. Alright, so finally we have our left caliper bolted up. I ended up having to go and get caliper bolts cut down actually this time. I had 40 mils, had to get them cut down to about 35. And so these are going to be what we're going to put on the other side. And then we pretty much have everything bolted up. The only thing we're missing is brake lines and brake fluid. Oh, fuck. Bruh. How my sticker gets so fucked up? Damn, guys, looks like I'm gonna have to put another Brembo sticker on this side. This one is shot for whatever reason. I have no idea how this happened. Damn, that sucks. I mean, I'll replace it with another one sometime in the future. So finally we threaded that top one on. That was giving me quite a hard time at first. So now we're finally going to see the finished product of the big brake kit, aside from the brake lines. Alright, there we have it. Big brake kit is on. Just gotta put C-clips on the brake lines, add brake fluid once we put our banjo bolt, and we're good. Which I also bought the larger copper washers for the banjo bolt, which will fit right here, and then we'll be fine. Spinning completely freely, we're good. We're totally fine on this side. And then the other side, I just got to figure out what's going on here. This part, this little bracket's kind of rubbing on the rotor. I got to mess with it a little how I did now. I was just kind of moving it side to side to see what would make more noise, what would make less noise. And well, I found the sweet spot, not making any noise, and it's all spinning freely. So I'm going to go do the same on the other side. Alright guys, so final day of working on this thing. We're pretty much just mounting tires today. Gonna update you guys on some changes that were made. I actually reverted back to the stock brake lines simply because, well, I didn't feel an eBay quality product was worth replacing an OEM product that, even if it's old, I know it's been working. So I just went ahead and reverted to stock, and especially after watching that Audi burn down on 1320, some of you will know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I got a fire extinguisher in the white Audi. Alright, get back.
I would much rather put my trust in OEM Toyota than in eBay. So I reverted back to stock brake lines. Everything fits perfectly fine, as you guys last saw. The rears, everything is fine. Just ran into one issue on the right rear and ended up having to take apart the brakes again just to mess with the drum shoe a little bit, and then put it all back together, and we're totally fine now. So all I gotta do, put wheels on, and then we can drive, and if not drive, at least see the stance of this thing, because I've been dying to see that with all four wheels on the ground and not just one drag radial back here. I want to see it with all four on the ground, and I might even give it a nice wash, because, well, the car is disgusting right now. So I'd like to give it a wash and finally treat it to what it's deserved after, oh, that's like a dead bug or something. Damn, fuck off. But yeah, it definitely deserves to be treated to what it's needed for over a year now. I washed it well over a year ago. Well, not well over a year ago. About exactly a year ago is the last time I washed it, when before the car went down, and even then it still shines. So it's about time I take care of it. Let's get these wheels on and we can hit the road. Far better purchase this time around. Bought my guard lugs. I believe I showed these earlier. This is a far better alternative to the Raystar lug nuts, and will certainly do the job of keeping our wheels in place. They come in packs of 4, so I ordered 3, and well, we just got to put the center cap on our other Raystar, and we go from there. Had some lugs on here ready to go, because I banged up quite a few of them when trying to do the wheel studs. So that's the real reason you guys see all 5 here to go, ready to go. because I had to filter out the ones that I banged up while doing that, because these aren't the most expensive lug nuts. They were like 40 bucks, so you know, gotta take care of them. They're definitely better than the tuner lugs I got at freaking AutoZone for sure though. Alright. And the wheel looks hard as hell now. Everything fits fine. Unfortunately no sticker on this side, but I pretty much have instant access to change it, as you guys saw on the other wheel real quick. Leaves a perfect gap pretty much between spokes for me to reach in and change it. So I won't even have to take my wheel off to put the other sticker on, so I'm totally fine with that. I actually love how this is coming out. And we got spider webs in that wheel already. Time to get this one on. Ooh, this wheel is hot. That's hot as fuck. We torque down after when we bring it down, and we're totally fine up front. Gotta put the rears on, which I'm most excited for, because I'll finally see the car sitting with a meaty stance. And then of course torque down like I said, and we're totally fine. Now we're gonna have it looking hard. Time for the official install. These are actually much better quality. You can already tell the way they thread in is far easier to the way the Raystar ones were. Much higher quality lug than the Raystars. Much more satisfied with this. And of course, I'm sure we'll be a lot safer this way. We'll finish torquing that on the ground. There we go. Last task of the day. Then we bring it down, torque down. This definitely has a lot more thread than before, so we're way safer with these extended studs. Time to torque a little bit, then we get it off jack stands onto the ground to finish it off. Alright, so we have everything like semi-torqued down pretty much right now. Time to get it off jack stands so we can actually see what this looks like and get it on the road. Ooh, that looks hard. Oh man, that's perfect. A little tucked in the front, a little poke in the back, meaty. I like it. It's freaking great. I love it. I love the way this looks. And of course the Brembos. Oh man, aesthetically and performance wise, I don't think I could have done something better than all this right now. Oh man, it's a fucking win. You win both ways with this. Your car looks badass, and you grip better, you stop better, everything, man. I love the way this looks right now. Oh my god, look at the poke. Sheesh. God damn. much safer with the wheel studs. We can actually put these on no problem, not like before. Man, I love the way this looks. I'm gonna finish torquing down and then we call it a day. All right, that's one. There we go. 95 all around. Oh no, let me check the front. We did these with an impact though. Alright guys, we're all torqued down. Looks really nice. I'm gonna have to leave you all waiting for the next video. I'll take it on the first drive, test the stopping power and the grip. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe on this video. Stay tuned for more on this car and many others, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.